Coach, 5-4 shootout loss here today. Was it better than it's been, your play out there?
Yeah, the first period is a disaster for everyone. The calls being made, it's so frustrating. I'm
Yeah.
not saying they're not penalties. It's just like there's no 5-on-5 anymore. It's really frustrating to watch for fans. I wish there was more. Like you look at the second, the whole period was 5-on-5. It was a
Yep.
better period. It's probably our best period in a while as a team. There's too many penalty calls overall right now, and that's on our players, but also I think just the flow of the game here. So, you come to a hockey game, you want to see hits, you want to see forecheck, you want to see, all those good things that come with 5-on-5 play. The amount of power plays in the game right now on both sides is it's just extreme.
Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree. First period, you say disaster. You're down 2-1, a couple of power play
When
goals
when I say
against.
disaster, let me
Right, right.
clarify.
No,
I'm
no,
just
I
talking
understand.
about the way the
The
game,
style of
the
play, yes.
flow, and
Yes, yes,
you
yes.
can't get anyone into the game. You can't get anyone on the ice. It's just like, and the refs are in charge of that, but the players got to do a better job too. So it's a shared responsibility that, some of these games, like last weekend, games are 3 hours long.
Yep.
It's not a good product. And so overall, we got to do a better job putting a better product on the ice, both teams and the league as well. Just overall as a group, like we just got to have a better product.
Yes.
That's why I'm calling it,
Yes.
using
Yes.
those terms, just.
Yes, yes, no, 100%. Yes, I'm glad you clarified, but yes, I took it that way. Still, it's a 2-1 game. You come back in the second, though. You had some jump in the second. Like you said, it was 5-on-5. Everybody got into a flow, and Peter Svechkov back in the lineup. My goodness. I mean, the patience, the skill he has on display pretty much every game. It's everything he does is purposeful at the moment, it seems.
Yeah, he's playing great. To come back after having a couple, whatever it is, 14 days off, 10 days off, whatever that is, it's huge. And he's playing injured. So on top of it, so he's a special player and he's really coming into his own. That line was really good for us today. Unfortunately, we had some silly mistakes, and you can't give up a goal off an own face off with 19 seconds left in the second period. So good on them, but not so good on us in that situation. But Svech is playing great.
Yeah, and so I asked you at the beginning if this was better than what it has been overall. You got a point out of this. How do we feel after this game? Are you trending in the right direction here now, or is
Yeah,
there
I don't
still
think so. It's
okay?
too loose. Our details aren't there. So for me, I'm leaving the game. Great that we tied it up and got a point. I didn't feel we were outplayed or outmanned well, we got to use our heads better and we just got to demand more of ourselves. It's not good enough.
So how do you do that? Would you demand
Oh, we
more of
just demand
yourself?
execution. We hold people accountable. We have a good practice. We get back to some of the foundational things that we're looking for. There's a certain style we want in our game here that we've played for a number of years, and this group's being a little stubborn with it, and that's fine. Every group is different. It's our job as a coaching staff to get them into the direction we want them to. So it's predictable, it's consistent, and we're just spurty. You see a little run and then a little run, and then we throw it backhand sauce turnover. It's not good enough. It's nowhere near the game we're going to play, hopefully in the spring, but it's just not consistent. So that's on us to fix as a coaching staff.
Is that just a general thing league wide in a league that is a young developmental league that's going to happen with every team for the first 20-25 games,
Yeah, I'm
maybe?
going to say no to that for our group. So
Okay.
I'm not accepting any of that kind of stuff.
Well, and
And
that's just it, right?
we have
The
expectations here. We're going to play a certain manner and we're going to support each other and be predictable. And when you don't have a open play, we're going to lay it in. We're going to go to work. We're going to put the puck to get it back. Right now, we're just whacking it, and it's not good enough. So we got to like take a step back and get ready for a great GR team on Saturday. We're going to have the travel advantage. They play at home on Friday. Hopefully, we have a quick start, take advantage of that. But we got to do a little, not soul searching, but we got to fix a few things here. It's not good enough.